Akash Inti, the real reflection of you. Off for my Saturday afternoon walk. What's going on with me today? Well, I just protein shaked up, so I feel pretty vivacious, to say the least. Caught a couple early morning for me, but morning meetings. I mean, there was some meetings in the early morning as well, but more so morning meetings, right? Potentially even late afternoon. And now I'm off, like I mentioned, for my Saturday afternoon walk. Now, I haven't been posting as much on YouTube recently, which is kind of interesting, right? It's like, well, why haven't you been posting so much on YouTube? And candidly, I can't really give you a good answer because there is no good answer. But this is one video right now. Anyways. Got a runner friend beside me. He just caught me by surprise. I mean, I heard him earlier, but then I was like, oh, well, I haven't heard him in a little while. And then bam, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just appears. I wanted to wear my sunglasses today, actually, a pair of them, right? I thought they were in the car. And they weren't. And so, yeah, it's just one of those days where, I think I got a hair in my mouth. Or I got a mouth in my hair. Or both. Probably a little bit of both. It's funny, so I've been growing my hair out quite a bit, right? It's a little chilly today, kind of not too bad. It's like kind of 50s. I thought it was a little bit colder than it was because the past couple of days have been pretty chilly. Anyways, I've been growing my hair out quite a bit, right? It's been, man, at least over a year since I've last cut it. Potentially even a year and a half. I really don't remember the last time I've cut my hair. And I don't know, I've got my whole like sweatpants, sweatshirt, construction boots, distressed construction boots look. So I was talking to my dad earlier today. I made a protein shake, and usually a tradition that we have is that like I make protein shake just to give him a small little cup. Which, side note, every time I give him a this cracks me up actually. Like, this genuinely just like makes me laugh. Every time I give him a little protein shake, I always get myself like a big, I don't know, like a big glass, right? Because I was like, I'm making this for myself, obviously, right? And so usually he just like wants a taste of it, or just like a little bit, you know, a little bit of goodness. Anyways, I always try to find like the most peculiar or strange container to give him the protein shake, like his little portion of it, like to him, right? So everything from like small little bowls to, I don't know, so we just have some like strange glassware, if you will, and I'll just pour it in there, and every time it just like cracks me up, right? It's like it's just stupid, right? It's like, why are you giving me protein shake in this like peculiar shaped like glassware? And I don't know if he notices. I don't know if he doesn't. I think he's called me out on it once or twice. He's like, why are you giving it to me like this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember what exactly I said, but it's just something that I do. It's something that I did earlier today, and it just, man, I was literally picking up the glassware and it just cracked me up. I like was literally just giggling out loud because I thought it was funny. And again, it's like no harm, no foul, right? What is it going to be that he gets his protein shake in a slightly peculiar shaped container? I don't know. Anyways, it's nice getting outside. It's really nice being out and about. I wouldn't say I'm cooped up, but I would say more so that I've spent quite a bit of time indoors, obviously, the coldness over the past few weeks. But then again, if I really think about it, it's like, I don't know how true that is, actually. Maybe that's just a feeling, which that's the thing. How much can we trust feelings? Almost entirely, right? Because I wouldn't be a feeling if it wasn't a feeling. What else do I really have to go off on? I mean, yeah, if I documented it in a journal, like YouTube, where I was like, okay, this is what I was doing today, and blah, 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 blah. You know, talk, right? If I did all of that, well, I mean, that's that, but I didn't. So So we have to go off of feelings rather than data. What does the world come to when we have to go off of feelings rather than data? Well, I think that was pretty much how the world's functioned for quite a bit of time, and in many places still continues to function. Anyways, at this point, I'm just talking nonsense. But there's something nonsensical about nonsense. Oh, wow, I didn't know that the golf course went all the way this far back. That's really, really cool. Check it out. You can see kind of parts of the golf course. You can see, I don't know if you guys can, but I can. I live close by a golf course. Whoa, that's wild. It's just like I'm making sense of the area a little bit more, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I knew this was there, and I knew that was there, and this is here, and that's around the corner. Like, I knew all of these things and kind of like their general placements, but it's almost like fitting the pieces of the map together to really get a comprehensive understanding of like the whole area, right? Like, oh yeah, this part is forest, and this part is power lines, and this part is golf course, and this part is houses, and this part is streets, and this part is whatever it is, right? And just putting all those things together, park, all of these different pieces together to be like, oh wow, that's like what the landscape really looks like. Not to say that it doesn't look like anything else, but I mean, that's what the landscape looks like, at least in my head. And that's all I can really talk about, right? It's whatever's in my head. Anyways, it's been a beautiful place thus far today, but it was only because I started with the first things first and the right things right. I don't even know if that last part made sense, but just making sure to really put what needs to go first, and that which does not, well, not so important, you know? Not so important. Anyways, thus ends this broadcast. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.